Hello everyone, except for there's not really anybody on here yet. I have a very, very important topic to share today. I'm probably just going to wait a minute to see if a few people hop on and then just start talking. This is a topic that can be both simplified, but that also goes very, very, very deep. What I like to do with my geeky kind of wired brain is take things that are very in-depth, very multifaceted, multidimensional, study them inside and out, and then present it and bring it to people in a way that they can understand and apply to their life from a very short, 20-minute video or, post. So this is specifically about the fitness industry and dieting as a whole, and why the entire foundation that the fitness industry is built on really sucks and it's not working. Like, if you look around at the chronic state of our health collectively, it's not working. There's so many missing links and so many things that aren't being talked about, and I'm going to briefly address them and kind of point people in the right direction as far as letting them know what is missing. Like, if dieting's not working, if it's not about the perfect meal plan and exercising. And this is all coming from somebody whose profession has been for 13, 14 years in the nutrition and fitness realm. So you're going to hear a very unique perspective, and one that's very scientifically proven and has a lot of, facts to back it up. So the reason that diets don't work has kind of three dimensions. And it is psychological, physiological, so your actual body and nutrients and primal urges, and then spiritual, which is your emotional applications for weight loss. So there is a really sad and frightening statistic, which is 95% of people who go on a diet will have regained all of the weight they lost within 1 year. And even though that same study didn't elaborate on that weight loss, there's multiple other follow-up studies that show each time somebody goes through that cycle, they actually gain more weight because they've messed with metabolic systems and energies that really disrupt your natural realm of weight that you would maintain. So that's kind of a different topic, but there are, again, all these components. So that there's the proof that it's not working. There is a reason that dieting is not working, and why the diet industry is a billion-dollar industry. So from the scientific standpoint, it is very simply put that people do too much too soon. They go on a crash course diet, they restrict calories, they try to go from here to here. And I've talked about that at length, from detoxes to New Year's resolutions and all of that. So that's one element that doesn't work. But that's kind of just the tip of the iceberg, because from a physiological standpoint, the systems and the things that get triggered when you go on extreme diets, the way that sets your body up to kind of work against you, goes very, very deep as well. But even that is not the extent of it. There's an emotional, psychological, and spiritual, if you will, component of this that is always the biggest foundation. It's the base of where true change happens in life, and it's never ever accessed through dieting and nutrition. Like, dieting and nutrition and programs and everything, they're all up here and they get here, and then people stop. They only get this deep. And that's why people for years and years and years are on this residual roller coaster of on track, off track, on a diet, off a diet, losing weight, gaining weight. So many people have been through that for years and years and years of your life. And if you're watching this and you've been through that, hit a heart or something, because I know a lot of people that resonates. Again, being in this industry for 14 years, I have worked with so many people who have been on that cycle and struggled with it myself, because it took me so long to get past that point of, okay, is this the right macro amount? No, this is the perfect training. Should I do cardio in the morning? Or, it's just all in that superficial realm. And there's so many things that work and don't work, but it doesn't matter if all this deeper stuff isn't accessed and addressed, and if you don't truly approach your health and fitness from a multifaceted, holistic standpoint, which is mind, body, spirit. All those components have to work together. So I kind of wanted to discuss this. For people that have followed me for a long time, they've seen a lot of that kind of basic stuff. Like, that's sort of been my industry from a public platform. With people working with me one-on-one, we're always working on those deeper things. But as far as the stuff that I share publicly, it's been pretty superficial. But in the upcoming months and moving into this new space of being a coach where I'm fully embracing all the other components, like that is the reason I'm closing this facility that I built from the ground up and that I love, because it limits me within the realms of a gym, because it's fitness, it's rep sets, it's strength programming, it's a lot of those components, but I don't get to fully embrace all these bigger, deeper things, and that is where my passion lies. That's where the true change happens, and that's what I want to bring to the masses. So this is kind of just a little intro, sort of an explanation or maybe validation that if you've been dieting for years and years and it constantly seems like this uphill struggle where you're just on, off, yo-yoing all over the place, like there's a reason for that. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And so what so many people are doing is they're reducing these in-depth dynamics to, I just don't have willpower, I'm just not motivated, I don't have the right program, maybe I need this, maybe I need that. And those things are just tools to help you along the journey as far as working with a coach and finding a meal plan or an eating style that works for you, but it's not the end-all be-all. So if you have felt like you have tried so many times and done so many things to no avail, and you're just like, oh no, this Monday is going to be the Monday, like that's the day I get that magic dose of motivation and willpower and I'm committing. How many times have you done that? How many times has it failed? How many times on Monday have you started a diet and committed to health and fitness, and then by Friday you're like eating junk food and, you know, blowing off your workout to go have beers at happy hour? You know, it's not, there's an element of personal accountability that you have to take on with this, but you can't make it only personal accountability when you don't have the right things in place to like set you up for success, when you're not approaching your nutrition from a sound perspective that's not going to make your body feel depleted and freak out and work against you. You have to have all these things into play. So when you have those things into place, you can really create incredible change and transformation that lasts. And if you look at almost anybody that has made some massive change or overcome something really profound in life and lost a lot of weight and changed their whole life, I guarantee you, if you read their biography or you reach out and have a conversation with them, you're gonna find they did a lot more than just went on a diet. They really dove into those deeper layers of mind, body, spirit, and they shifted things far different than just the calories they were eating and weren't eating. So I just kind of wanted to bring this to you guys and, again, bring it to your attention that if things aren't working, there's a reason. And then also just kind of like remind you or let you know that this is exactly the direction that my coaching is going into. Like, this is the bigger thing. So you're going to see a lot more of this type of content from me. And if you're struggling and if you're tired of that same cycle over and over and over again, you know, I would love to have a consultation with you, talk with you, and explain to you exactly how a program set up the right way can break this vicious cycle for you. If you're ready to get off of that yo-yo dieting roller coaster and all that craziness, and I know you are because I know how exhausting it is, then, you know, reach out. And there's also an amazing upcoming retreat that we have, some fellow amazing women and coaches we're hosting in Greece, and that'll be a very transformational event. So there's a lot of opportunities, but even if you can't go to Greece, even if you can't do a full program, there are ways to start laying this foundation of a bigger picture for your life. And this far exceeds health and fitness and weight loss. I kind of use that as the title, and that's the topic I'm addressing. But these fundamentals like apply to every single aspect of your life, and that's where true transformation happens. So I hope that this was a little bit informative. And again, if you guys want to have a conversation, if you want to see what the coaching's about, how it works, I can work with somebody anywhere in the world. It's live videos, face-to-face calls, a lot of support, and a lot of great tools that can help you transition to a different area of results and stop the cycle. So that is all for now. I've got a client coming in, so I'm going to get back to that. But I will see you guys next time. If you were anywhere near any of these horrific storms, stay safe, my friends. Bye.